We're Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we're going to do your love readings. We are going to do love readings for Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorn. We are starting out with the True Love's Oracle deck, followed by main energies. Then we are going to see where you are or what you will discover or experience along your path. Anything that needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted, we will. And we will break down what needs to be broken down, right? With our clarifying deck, right? Yeah. So guess what? Earth signs, you already have a message. It says surrender to miracles. Let me tell you. When I say all signs have been prepped and prepared for changes, you are not obsolete. Changes are coming. It says be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. The main colors of this card, earth sign, black, white, and purple. The white talks about the purification or clarity of the black, which would be like the darkness, the negativity, and the purple talks about the empowerment or the power. Earth signs having the power to clear or purify any type of negative, banish any type of negative or darkness that surrounds them. That within itself is the change, and that change is based upon you and the miracle. That changes can happen. Miracles will occur in your life, right? So that was your message, right? That came from Spirit. So now, let's get into your love reading. Let's see what's going on. Close my door. Spirit for earth signs. What are the messages you have for them at this time? Your first one out, the garden. The garden. The garden. Another message for earth sign spirit. You got two. Okay. Two. You have resolving conflicts. That's this, the settling down. Whether it be in love, understanding, compassion, or empathy. And you have chivalry. Let's go. Earth sign. You are the first to have chivalry. So let's get the energy. Spirit, what's the energy of the garden for earth sign? Ooh, attachments. When I say these attachments have been coming up, it's a time for a lot of you to check these situations. For resolving the conflict, spirit, daughter spirit, yeah. And that's also another 5 change. Daughter spirit 5, yep, 5. Changes. When I say changes, changes. Every sign, every element is going through massive changes because I told you all not too long ago that the time of March through May, that is the spiritual or the divines or the heavens. This is the change or the phase change that they have created within the season. So spring means changes in itself. That's why every sign and every element has been getting changes. And right now you have 2 5s down. Changes. Spirit for this chivalry. 6, balancing of a contract. Chivalry. A lot of you have someone coming in. Yes, it's a time of union. It's a time of coming together. Spirit, what is earth signs going to experience or garden? What is earth signs going to experience along their journey with this garden? Peaks of joy. Peaks of joy. Master number 33. 4, resolving conflict. What is along the journey for earth sign spirit? What is along the journey? What will they experience? sacred pool, reflections. When you look in the pool, what do you see? Sacred pool. For the chivalry, what will earth signs experience along their journey? Another 6, baby. Balance, wide open. Wide open. The world is yours. Time of free reign. Let's go, earth signs. So, let's look at your first message, the garden. The garden. The garden is a card that talks about you being comfortable, either in a physical state, in a mental state, or in a spiritual state. And you are now in a position, or you have now put yourself in a position where the gateway or the doorway of abundance is like given to you, grounded, solid. Look at this person. They're sitting back, chilling, enjoying the garden. They are enjoying the fruitation of their abundance. They are grounded. They are solid. They are calm. Here is that doorway, gateway that literally has been opened directly to you. And at one point in time, you wore a yellow hat. What is the yellow? The yellow talks about the clarity of the mental, the illumination of the mental. Now is the time to sit back, or you are in a state of sitting back and relaxing, right? And this is a card of 6. What is the 6? Balance. Earth signs are balanced at this time. You are in a state of just relaxing, chilling. No pressure, no stress. But now, even though they're saying that you are relaxed and you are calm, and the thing about it is it's a lot of green around and it's a lot of colors. So it talks about the high vibrations, vibrating high. Look at all those colors. Bright colors, right? The seeds you have planted are now beginning to bloom, or the seeds that you have planted are now blooming to their full potential, or to a beautiful thing, becoming beautiful. A beautiful state, and you just sit back and relax and just chill. But now this is where the alarms go off, and this is where the red flag is thrown, because they're telling us earth signs sitting back and chilling. But now look, you have this attachment showing up, and this is a card of 5. 5 means change. What needs to be changed? What needs to be recognized? About who or about what, earth signs? The attachment, right? And the attachment here, and they're telling you that you need to make a decision about this attachment, because these 2 cards together make a 2. What are the 2s? The pairs, the doorway, the gateways, the opportunities, right? The missed opportunities, the decisions, doorway, gateways, thresholds, the conversating and debating. This is the communication factor. The conversating is the talking, the compromising. The debating is the negotiating, the yelling, right? The fighting, the arguing. The same time in which the police can get called and someone can go to jail or get in trouble. 2s also talks about the bond factor, the connection. It also talks about 2 becoming 1. 2, you have a decision to make, or you need to recognize what is really going on with this attachment factor. Yeah, you chilling and laying back and vibrating high, and can't nothing touch me, can't nothing stop my flow, blah, 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 blah. But now Spirit is coming in here and say you need to pay attention to someone or something around you. Because this person is a feminine energy, so they are the weak energy, their weakness, their darkness. Because feminine energy is the negative holder of the hold of more negative energy, right? Weak energy, feminine. The only colors here is black, white, and dark green. This person is a mask wearer. They have to put on a mask to show that they are your friends, or they have to put on a mask, see the white mask, to show that they are pure. But the thing that you need to know, and the thing that you need to recognize, if they came up in pure intention, they wouldn't have to wear a mask at all. They wouldn't even have a mask in their hand. But something here binds them. They're bound to something here. Bound to something. And the thing is, in their mental, that's why the hair is black here. Look at the black hair. Negative thoughts, negative ways, dark thinking, ill will is in their mental, right? They wear it. And then when you talk about the dark green that once was about new growth, this is the dark green. I don't know if you can see it. Boom. That's the dark green. That's the dark green, right? Something that once was an opportunity or a way of success or a way of abundance has literally either grown old or has like begun to fade away or has died, went away. So now they're bound and stuck. But when they come around earth sign, or when they're in the midst of earth sign, they have to put on their fakeness, whether it is to hide them true selves, hide the truth from you, pretend to be your friend when they are really envious of you. It just depends. And they're here telling you it's time for you to recognize this person and recognize that the agenda in which they come in is hidden agendas. There's nothing good for you here, whether it is a person who just want to gain what you have. It could be something so simple as something small compared to something big. You have people in here who steal energy. You have people in here who want to take your money. You have people in here who want to take your husbands, want to take your wives, boyfriend, girlfriends. It doesn't matter. And this is the thing I want you to pay attention to. Look how earth sign is relaxed, right? But look how that person literally holds that mask between earth sign and themselves. Look at that white mask. It's in between. You know, it just depends. So let's surrender, release, and accept. Close the door. What needs to be surrender, release, or accepted about this attachment? Sorry, guys. These kids, they're up in full throttle today. Right after Easter, they woke up with their little Easter egg baskets, all this candy. Woo! Surrender obsessive thinking. I said. Right? Let me see. Make sure I can get it where you can see it. The mental thought of this person or the mental state of this person was negative, right? That's why they have the black hair. I told you this person was a weak person. That's because they're feminine energy. Look how they're looking. Just like they have that mask, look how this person is obsessed with this apple. Red talks about blood, love, or defeat. What is the love of defeat, or what is the defeat, or what is the obsession that this person has with earth sign? Earth sign is that apple. This could also talk about someone staring, someone spying. But let me tell you something, earth sign. When you have people staring and looking, this is me. Okay? Anytime you have a person who's looking and spying, automatically think, what are they plotting? See? You have to be careful. It says if you are obsessing about a person, earth sign, or a situation, ill will, hidden agendas, or the mask wearing, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even solve a problem. Let's go. When you sit here and you figure out who this person is, or you figure out the ill will, or you even just get this person away from you, It's going to be a balance here for earth sign. Peaks of joy. Yeah, because you are literally removing this person out of your life or getting the darkness or the negativity away from you. And that's what you want. Look, this is a creation within a creation that makes a balance. Yes. Whether it be a creation of the mind towards the body, the creation of the mind towards the heart. See, there's going to be changes here and the releasing of anything negative or the negative thoughts or the negative will of somebody else. Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorns are getting ready to put forth actions of change that is going to lead to the purification or the purifying of a situation. Earth sign flying high in the sky. So that means your mental is clear. That's what you want. Because when your mental stays clear, you can see better, right? You can see clearly. If your mental is clear, and it corresponds or responds to your heart, then therefore your heart becomes open. So now you are more open to receiving and accepting love. So if you have someone in your face or you have someone in your presence and they have, maybe their face says, oh, you my friend, I love you. And your heart, earth sign heart space is open. And you know, you just get that vibe in your heart like, dang, these people really ain't for me. Time to go. If you get it in your mind or your mind is clear that these people, they want to harm you or they want to cause you danger or they want to take something from you or gain from you, you correspond to your body because your body is the physical state that takes action to get those people away from you, whether it is you walk away from them or you get them away from you, taking action. And you're going to experience peaks of joy. Changes coming to earth sign. The creation within the creation makes the balance. Master number 33. What are you going to experience along your journey? Peaks of joy. Yeah. Who don't want it? Who don't want it? So now we're going to break down one of these cards. Do we break down the garden, the attachment, or the peaks of joy? I would say let's break down this attachment and try to find out exactly who this is, even though there are a lot of earth signs out there. But the thing about it is, garden is a card of 6. This is your physical state. Peaks of joy is also a card of 6. Balance. And it's funny how both of your 6s is on the outside of this change factor. 6, 6, and a 5. In order for the balance, because that was a scale, to come towards earth signs, what needs to change? You must remove the block or the attachment. Balance, and the block is in the middle. You know what I mean? So that's why I said let's break down this attachment. So spirit for earth signs. Clarify this attachment. What needs to change about an attachment factor? Or I tell you what else is attachment. You got 2 and the devil is face up. Listen, when you talk about attachments, what are the attachments? Who are the attachments? You can have a friend or someone pretending to be your friend. That's an attachment. Your family can be an attachment. Your boyfriend, girlfriend that you are with can be your attachment. Your belief system or your religion can be an attachment, or how you think society views you or your peers view you. Those are attachments, right? So, clarifying this attachment, we have the devil towards earth sign. Devil towards earth sign. Because don't forget, this is your physical state, right? Devil towards earth sign. Something you are not doing, right? Some type of negative energy. We're going to find out. But it's funny how the devil towards you, yeah, is really like looking over here to this attachment. And this card that clarifies this attachment is face down. So this card right here is what you don't see, what you don't know. That's how it looks on my board. So is it devil towards earth sign, towards the attachment? Or are they coming in here to tell you that this devil energy towards earth sign is the attachment? See? So, devil towards the garden, devil towards earth sign. Right? Attachment. Change of attachment. Why? What is this? Page of Cups. Someone coming in here making an emotional offer towards the attachment. Or is it saying that the attachment is making an emotional offer? And isn't it funny how the attachment hand is up and so is the Page of Cups hand? Same manner. So this is an offer coming in here. But is it an offer of your good? Or is it a masked offer? Is it a masked offer? A masked offer. What is this offer? Devil on the board. Page of Cups on the board. What is what is the bottom or the reason why or what is going on surrounding this situation? The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Right? The Six of Swords. Let's see. The Six of Staff. Six is everywhere. Six is balances. Four of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. So you have an offer coming in. And right now I see a split. Because you got a Six of Swords and you have the Six of Staff. Six of Swords, Six of Staff. Let me break down two of these cards because it's either going to be the Six of Swords or it's going to be the Six of Staff. But it's going to be something here that earth signs is not seeing. But I believe that one way may cause you more effort than the other way. But we're going to see. So when you talk about, it says, moving forward victoriously, right? Moving forward victoriously and contemplating divine truth. Or is it turning your back on divine truth because you have here in the Four of Cups, the person holding the Ace of Cups in their hand, divine love, unconditional love, and going towards a new journey because that symbol is a symbol of the staff. New journey, whether it be physically, emotionally, or spiritually, while focusing on attachments. What is the attachment? Same thing. Those Three of Cups is that attachment. See? So, one end, somebody's going to move away from the attachment factor to face this truth, or because the truth is pushing them forward. You see that? Moving away from them attachments. Honoring that divine love and that divine journey because truth are really pushing you forward. See? Divine truth is really pushing everything forward. Then you have some that is going to contemplate on being victorious in the conquering of this attachment. These are the offers. These are the offers about this attachment that we speaking of. You see? But what is it that you don't see? What is the block? What is it that you don't sense? Earth sign. So you better listen up and look and watch. Right? Leah's going to try to save you some trouble. Okay? So, when you talk about the Six of Swords, having the mind to move forward. Mental swords. Right? Six. Here, someone is indecisive about love or defeat, or the defeat of love, because they hold a red between the Two of Swords. Do you see it? Yeah. While recovering a way to move or a way to recover, because that's the Four of Swords, in an orange boat When you talk about the orange talks about road being clear, road being open road, right? But they travel upon the water. What is the water? The recovery of the emotions, the recovery of life, or the baptizing, because water is also a cleansing agent of the recovery from the indecision of love or the defeat of love. See? And then the thing about it is this person who's holding up the indecision, sorry, I keep bumping this. You may think that this person is saying, I'm not sure about love and I'm not sure about defeat, but they're sure because they have a white scarf upon their head. White talks about the purity of or the clarity of the indecision of love or defeat. This person's mind is made up. And not just are they waving the indecision around, but they're solid in the journey because they also wear red at the bottom and it talks about the love of the defeat. Considering the fact that this offer or this way or this recovery is upon an orange boat, that the way is open and this offer or the mental state of the recovery is being purified or baptized, there leaves no indecision of defeat. It's all about love, right? Yeah, I don't know if I should move forward with an attachment. I don't know if I should make the offer towards the attachment, or I'm not sure should I move away from this attachment because this attachment is coming in here and making this offer a little harder, a little foggier, the perception of clear or thought. That's when you start letting these attachments, or it could be somebody saying, no, don't leave me. And you like, shit, I'm gone. It just depends. Because in this stage of the indecision of love, the journey of love and the recovery, this could also talk about someone ready to heal from the defeat of love. So in order to heal, you must be cleansed and washed away, baptized. That's the water. Or you must release the feelings of hurt that you have had in your emotions. Water. It just depends. So what is the offer? Is the offer to move away from the attachment, or is the offer to accept what the attachment is offering? That's one way. The other way, you have someone wanting to be victorious. This person, Six of Staff. It's all about balancing. I'm going to tell you the difference between the sixes. Whether it's a balanced or a resting state of the mind, because it's the swords, or it's a balancing or resting state of you taking forward and moving things along in action. That's how that goes. That's the difference, right? So when you talk about the Six of Staff, what is the Six of Staff? Someone here is on a new journey. They have the Ace of Staff in their hand. And they are walking over the Five of Staff, the conflict of action. That's the red staffs in the background. Right? But when you talk about the new journey, and it's pertaining to the attachment, what is being offered? Because a new way or a new day is being offered over the conflict of action here, right? So what is being offered towards this attachment factor? Or what is this attachment factor offering you or masking from you? And you are moving in the way of you saying, yourself, oh, I'm going to be victorious. I'm going to be in a new relationship. That's that Ace of Staff. Or I'm getting ready to travel to a new, we're going on a date or something. It's all about movement. Everything here is about movement. But movements are moving in different directions for different reasons. You know, new journey. Oh, I'm finna have me a new girlfriend. I'm finna have me a new boyfriend, or I'm finna get married. It just depends, right? So when you talk about the balancing, is it the balance of action or is it the balance of the mental? What floats your boat? What actions must you take? See the difference? Someone here, Virgo here, is upon a new journey in love. That's the ace and the staff in your hand. But someone here is focusing on the attachment. Well, if I go on this new journey of love, I have to leave my attachment behind. I have to leave my little side piece behind. How can you break the news to your side piece? You're getting ready to get married. You're getting ready to go on a 2-week vacation. Oh my God, you're not taking me. You're taking your wife. I mean, it just depends. Or even if it's a girlfriend, oh, I'm getting ready to go on a trip with my homeboys or with the fellas. And here go, and you know, that's this. And then here's the wife or here's the girlfriend. Oh my God, I can't believe you. I'll stay in the hotel room. I won't even talk. You won't even know I'm there. It just depends. It's a lot. So when you talk about actions in that thought, actions or the thought, someone here is becoming stuck because they are either thinking about the consequences that this person can render, or they are thinking about the emotional state that this person can cause to them or they are going to cause to this person. At the end of it all, the attachment is now the factors in earth signs life. What is the offering? What is the offering? Because some Virgos, Capricorns, and Tauruses don't see the truth. They don't see the truth because this person has came in here and razzle-dazzled you. Razzle-dazzled. Illusion. Now look at you, stuck like a mug. Boy. Some of you don't see it. Some of you may not see the truth, but you hear the truth and you feel the truth that's pushing you right past the attachment. I don't have time for that. Bye. Get out the picture. You know what I mean? So it just depends. What are the actions? What are the mental thoughts? But this is the thing. Do not let this attachment razzle-dazzle you and keep you stuck in a state where you don't see the truth for itself at all, or you can't sense the truth at all. Because for a person who is bound and cannot move, the only thing they can do is fill you up with lies or fill you up with fantasy to keep you stuck in the same place with them. They can't go anywhere. They are bound. So open up your eyes, and when you realize and you see this, and you see them for who they really are, and you see the tricks of the trade, or you see what they are literally coming in here and offering you, which is some bull, and you wake up because you feel and you see or you understand how divine truth has literally been pushing you, right? Hold on, y'all. Past the attachment, right? Or past that devil, because they have literally been pushing you to your peaks of joy. Peaks of joy outside of, you know what I mean? The attachments. Do what you got to do. Plain and simple. It's deep, but it's good. Some of you need to know that. You got some magicians on your hand, baby. They like to razzle-dazzle and play with your mind. Open up your eyes. I'm telling you, open up your eyes. So that's for some earth signs. So we getting over here to the next one because we got resolving conflict. That kind of goes along with your first message, because the first message was either you taking action towards the balancing or you getting your mind right and bringing a balance towards your mind. Right? So the conflict of action. Here you have a feminine energy. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to show you. Here you have a feminine energy giving heart, giving love, giving energy to a masculine energy. Feminine and masculine. But when you talk about resolving conflicts, this is a card of 8. What is the 8? Spiritual rebirth and rejuvenations. Calling for a spirit to a situation. That's that conflict, resolving. And transformations, transforming problems into problems being solved. That's how that goes. So what is it in a relationship, or what is it? What is the reason in which you are not talking? What is the reason in which you are not coming together? What is the problem? For one, love is on fire. No one said that I had to be with you or be in your presence and not love you. No one said I had to be in your presence or be in your face to not understand you. No one said that I had to be around you or in your presence to give you compassion. Who said that? Nobody. So what is the issue? The thing about this card is, Earth sign, it's a lot of things going on in the air. And when I say in the air, that's just like you hear people say, I've been struck by Cupid's arrow. How you know you've been struck by Cupid's arrow? Because you're in love with somebody, but you never seen Cupid's arrow even coming. Or you never seen Cupid even shoot the arrow. Things are going on in the air. Things are going on in the unseen, the unknown here. Here you have the feminine giving the masculine love through the air. Here you have a heart with wings flying through the air. Here you have the fire burning and blazing in the air. Something is being done to heal a situation or bring resolve to a problem between a masculine and a feminine, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be in communication, whether it be in a friendship, whether it be in a family situationship, just a situationship. Y'all already know, a situationship. Whatever you are in, resolve is coming, right? I wanna be in your presence again to like literally physically love you. Hearts, 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 hearts here, hearts everywhere. I want to make this thing between me and you solid. Look at the rocks. My passion or my love is burning brightly for you, intensely for you. See? You know what I mean? One is vibrating high and the other one is not so high. They are on low energy because they are literally either hiding behind a rock or hiding in the cage. Someone is keeping their emotions hidden and closed off and blocked off. And then the thing is, someone doesn't even see that the other person or your partner is coming in here and literally sending you love, giving you energy, giving you love. Love is in the air. Literally. Not just do you have hearts, you have roses, things of beauty. And the roses are only in 2 colors, white and pink. The purification of clarity of romance. The purification of clarity of friendship. The purification of clarity of partnership. You know what I mean? The purity or the clarification of compassion. Those are the whites and the pinks. And the thing about it is they are on the ground with the rocks and with this love candle. The grounding or the stabilization or the bringing down of purification of love, purification of friendship pertaining to empathy, compassion, understanding, and love. That drive, grounding. Okay? There is also changes here, right? Why are there changes here? Or for what reason are the changes occurring? Because someone or some people are going to the door to spirit. to make changes happen. They are going to the door to spirit to make resolve to problems. That's why. Yeah. And then these two cards together make the 4. What are the 4s? The 4s talks about the grounding or the stabilization of a situation. What is going on within the root? What is going on within the foundation? What is in the root of the problem? What is in the root of the situation? Resolve to conflict. Someone is saying, you know what? There has to be a change between us. There has to be changes here. And if no one hasn't came forward yet, they're getting ready to. Because look at this bird. The bird, white. See that white bird coming out of the spirit door of spirit? 2 colors, white and gold. The purification or clarity of illumination. Birds mean communication. The purification or clarity of the sun. Same color as the sun. Ultimate success, new growth, abundance, forward movement. Yeah. Changes. Let's go, earth sign. Changes. To solving a problem, because that bird is flying out of the door straight over here to that's resolving conflict. This bird is coming right on over here. Yeah. Putting it in, putting a stop. We cannot keep moving forward like this. We're not talking. We don't see each other. We're not seeing eye to eye. At some point in time, it gets old. And someone says, we have to stop it. So when you talk about the 2, that's the 4. What is the 4? Grounding, the stabilization of a situation, the calming down or pulling down a situation, right? But 4s also talks about restrictions or what needs to be buried, what needs to be done, what needs to be over with. No more problems. See how that go? Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. Someone is calming down a situation. Someone is calming down a problem. We can't keep going on like this. I'm done with this. Whether it be in separation. In separation. Someone say, I can't do this. We got to come together. Whether it be parents, for children. Oh, we got to work together. Whether it be broken friendships. Oh, I miss my best friend. Or the guy say, oh, I miss my partner. Yeah. Act like it. I don't care how hard it is or how hard you put on outside. There's always a soft spot in the middle. Okay. Even if we cannot be together, I'm picking up on this too. Even if we cannot be together, we must work together for the children. We must work together for our parents. We must work together for the job's sake or our business sake. Yeah. It's a lot going on. And the journey in which, what are you going to face, earth signs, along your journey? Having a choice. Or the 2, sacred pool. When you look into the pool, sacred pool, what is reflecting back out? Or is it saying that it is time for you to jump in, purify yourself, cleanse yourself off, or gain new light or life in a situation? What are the 2s? Because this is a card of 2. Doorway, gateways, opportunities, decisions, missed opportunities, right? Gateways, thresholds. 2s also talk about the bond factor. What is the connection factor? It also talks about 2 becoming 1. Communication factors of conversating and debating. The conversation is the talking, the compromising, the getting it understood, and done. The debating is the yelling, the fighting, the disagreements, the arguing, calling the police, somebody going to jail, somebody getting in trouble. Yeah, that's that. The 2. When I say 2s are very heavy, 2s are very heavy. So when you look into the sacred pool, and not everyone has the opportunity to partake or journey to the sacred pool, sacred. That should be the key word. Sacred. What must you see, or what are you going to see? When you look in this pool, what is going to be reflected back about yourself? And how you handle the situation. Did you put resolve to a problem? Did you solve a problem between you and another? What have you done? What have you seen? What will you see? What will you do? When I say opportunity and missed opportunity, there is an opportunity here to bring forth change, to put an end to a family feud, or to the separation of a husband and a wife, or the separation between a boyfriend and girlfriend. You know you love them. Why are you acting like that? Why? What are you going to see? Because when you go to the sacred pool, you will be hit with the truth. Only the truth, nothing but the truth. Welcome to the spiritual court, baby. Let's go. And that's why I said not just even leaning over and looking into the pool. Jump in it. Clear your mind, clear your heart, clear your, your body. Water isn't just emotions. Water is life. Water is that spiritual cleaner, that spiritual cleanser. You don't just clean away the negativity or the negative of thought or the negative of action. You power up. Do what you need to do. So let's go to daughter spirit. I don't want to look at your problem. I don't want to see what you're going to see when you jump in that pool. Let's see what the spiritual message is. What does spirit have to say about change? When you call for a spirit in this situation and changes are created and or changes take place, let's see what your spiritual message is. Any type of help is always good help when it helps guide you along your journey. What? I want all mine. Spirit for earth signs of Virgos, Capricorns, and Taurus. Clarify the daughter spirit here, please. That came out so fast. The unseen, the unknown. The unseen, the unknown. What are you not seeing? Or what is the door to spirit presenting? The Emperor. Let me talk about the Emperor. When you talk about the Emperor is a boss. The Emperor is someone who takes care of business. The Emperor is someone who holds down households. But is this spiritual message coming forth, or the spiritual message coming forth about the resolve towards the Emperor? The Emperor is a husband. The Emperor is a boyfriend. And I'm going to tell you something else. The Emperor is also the number 4. The calming down of a situation, the stabilization, right? The grounding of a situation, or the burying of a situation. Some of you are going to work it out with your Emperor, and some of you are going to let that Emperor go bury the problem. I don't have time. Masculine energy, very dominant energy. Out. Bye. Bye-bye. So what is under the bottom of the deck? Oh, my God. Hierophant. So now Spirit says divine order, divine order. So here's the Emperor, the 4, right? Here's the Hierophant, the 5. And what is next upon the deck? The 6 of coin. It's going to be a lot of balancing going on here for earth signs. I promise you. You have 6s everywhere. You have 5s everywhere. The changes of balance. Wait. Okay, the changing of balance. So when you talk about the Hierophant, I think I talked about the Hierophant in one of those signs. The Hierophant kept coming out. Go close my door, Kari, please. Sorry. So when you talk about the Hierophant, what is going to change? It could be the commitment situation. Right? Okay. It could be the commitment situation, right? It could be the commitment situation. How the commitment situation is viewed. How the commitment situation is thought about, the process of thinking, how you feel, how does your heart feel, what are your emotions telling you about this masculine energy, about the heart towards this person. Maybe one time they were masculine, or bless me y'all, powerful, or standing in their energy. Something has occurred. Some type of problem has occurred and they have ran in their man caves or their caves or in the darkness or hiding behind those rocks. I'm telling you, right? But understand the fact that this doesn't always talk about commitment. This also talks about spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers. Some are running to get help from higher ups in the spiritual realm. If I cannot conquer or have them where I want them in the physical, then I go and control them, or I go solve the problem, or I go do this in the spiritual realm. Daughter spirit. When I say daughter spirit can go like a lot of different ways, this could also be talking about people dealing in magic as well. Right? So paying attention. So that someone is going to get help. And when they go get help from the Hierophant, there is a creation within a creation here that brings forth that balance. A balance, the creation in the physical and the creation in the material. Creation in the physical and the creation in the material that brings a balance. So this person, same person, that brings forth this balance, they are purifying, or they are going within the spiritual realm. That's why you have all the white. That's the spiritual realm, see? For love or for defeat. Defeat of the mind, right? Held up by the love of the belt or love of the shoes, the pathways, and holding up the spiritual in love. But they have the feet on the mind, or they have love on the mind, but their belt or their purification of the way is being held up in defeat, but the pathway is being open towards love. It just depends what this person is going to do. And then they're telling us that this person, which is the emperor, that is also this person. They are traveling or walking alone, or they are either going into the darkness, or they are seeking spiritual help, right? Alone, hermit, to do what? To lay down burdens. Here it is, 10 of staff. On a new journey, that's the ace of staff. While holding the 9 of staff in their hand, they are going alone, right? On a new journey while they are wounded, because the 9 of staff talks about the wounded warrior. Whether they are wounded in the mental, whether they are wounded in the heart, whether they are wounded in their actions, right? Someone is going to end a situation. That's this. So when they go to end the situation, what are they going to do? They are going to take action. They're waiting to take action. They're going to take action. This is the 3 of staff. Someone is going on a new journey. When I keep saying new journey, look, let me show you all these ace of staffs in your cards. Ace of staff. 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 Let me put all my cards back how they was, y'all. Hold on now. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ace of staff. When I say somebody going on a new journey, I mean that. To bring forth the balance, this is like in the middle right now. Okay, so they're waiting to go through the threshold. They're waiting to go through the doorway, gateway, to take forth this new journey. That's what they say. The ace of staff, the doorway, gateway, threshold. Literally, they already have 1 foot through the threshold, and all they got to do is bring the other foot, and then they'll be completely through the threshold. They're taking action, but who are they taking action towards? The high priestess. Whether it is the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the husband, the wife. So now, the resolve is here. These two are these 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. It could be the divine feminine and the divine masculine, but husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend is here. Feminine energy, feminine energy, masculine energy. Resolve. Resolve. When you look in that pool, what do you see? New journey, a new way, a new day, a new way of doing things, a new day of doing things, you know, is going to be presented. Opportunities and missed opportunities are the twos. Doorway, gateway, thresholds. The conversating and debating. What needs to be talked about? What needs to be addressed? Resolve is here. I'm telling you. Don't call the police and have somebody get in trouble and go to jail. We ain't on all that. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know how people, you know, everybody different. So now let's move along to your third. Here you have chivalry. Chivalry is not dead. Let me stop. Chivalry. And this is the creation of, because this is a card of 3. Okay? Chivalry talks about a masculine energy getting ready to come in and approach or make some things happen. Whether it is the coming together of husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, the emperor and the empress. It doesn't matter. Or the emperor and the high priestess. Y'all seen that. Someone is getting ready to get a boost or get a push or to come forward to make that gesture of coming together, coming into union. Will you be with me? Would you stand by my side? Would you be my ride or die? Y'all already know I'm giving it to you blood raw. And then the way in which this person is coming, they're not coming on no little Rudy Poo stuff. They coming in here, and when they do it, I just want to get myself together so when I approach them, I can approach them right. Or when I go and hypnotize and seduce him, oh, it's gonna be right. That's what it's saying. This person is coming in here with the roses and a horse. I don't know about y'all, but I'm talking about, you know, a horse. And then on top of that, behind them, there's a castle, and the sun rays is shooting at the top of the castle next to the eagle. What is the eagle? Learning the way or seeing a new way in which things are done, which actions are taken. Bird's eye view, baby. And then this person wears purple. What is the purple? Purple talks about the power or the empowerment of who's coming up in here, bringing forth that power. Hey, baby, you want to ride on my horse? Come on, let's take an evening track through the city. I heard you like pink roses. Here you go. You put your roses in water, but you still got a reminder in my pocket. So every time you look at me, you see the sweet, precious, loving, whatever person I am. You know what I mean? When I say somebody coming in here, they either coming in here to make themselves known, earth signs, or they're coming in here to make a situation all the way right. The approach is beautiful. And then I hear, whatever I do, whatever I say, I maintain. So it ain't just, oh, I'm coming in here for one night to razzle dazzle you and I'm gone. Ain't no one night stands. This person is in here for the long haul. This person doesn't necessarily have to be a male. This talks about the energy of the masculine. Someone who is the positive holder of positive energy. The holder of positive energy. Strong masculine energy. So this could be a female, right? It could be. But when they come in, they're coming in right? So the thing else I notice is you have abundance on the shoulders by the mental. Getting their mind right. Keeping their mind correct. And the ground in which them and their horse walk on, it's all about that green. Upon the shoulders, by the head. On top of the head is the power, purple. Look at the ground. Abundance, success, growth, new growth. The green light to move forward. Someone's coming. And when they come, baby, they coming. The creation of what is in the mix, what is in the working out for earth signs. Someone could be coming in here saying, I'm getting situated. I'm putting a contract or a marriage or a situation to rest or balance so I can come forward. And this is what's meant for at this time, because these two cards make the 9. What is the 9? The divines, the most high, the universe, the heavens. Walking away from a contract in the correct way. Maybe this person found out something within their marriage home or commitment was not correct, and they don't do situations that's not balanced. Or if this person is walking out, they're walking out, or they're leaving a contract or a marriage or a situation or a loan, some type of situationship the correct way. So when they come in to approach you, there's no ifs, ands, what, buts about it, baby. Everything that I do must be what? Balanced. I'm telling you. And when this person approaches you, earth sign, wide open. What are you going to experience along your journey? That mind is going to be what? Wide open. That heart of yours is going to be what? Wide open. Free reign for free change coming towards your life, and yourself is going to create a balance within you, and you are going to be what? That green, abundant, successful, wealthy, green, growth, new growth, success, standing tall, standing firm. And this is the spiritual, because the stars in the night talks about the spiritual wisdom. And look at that butterfly. Where is that butterfly coming from? The spiritual changes. Gonna hit earth sign. You're just gonna be all out in public with your holding of your hands, and you're gonna be on a little kissy face. You're gonna be all hugged up, wide open. Your nose is literally gonna be wide open. Your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, wide open. Because when they coming in here and they coming correct. They done got the game plan down. Look at them. Look at the eagle. So, what y'all want to look at? I want to see. Let's go. Let's see why you're going to be wide open. We know why you're going to be wide open. But in order to receive or to attract a person to bring forth your balance, the universe is in here offering you. You must be in a situation or a place where you are what? Wide open to receive. Whatever you vibrate out into the earth or the world or the realm of physical and spiritual, you will get back. And that came out quick. You have a few cards here. You had the 10 of coin. You had the 5 of coin. You have the page of cups. You have the 3 of cups. You have the ace of coin. And you have the queen of staff. Let me move my finger. Right? So, and the queen of staff has an ace of staff. Okay. So it says a loss towards a family situation. Could be. Now, when they talk about a loss towards a family situation, that's why I said walking out on a contract, getting a divorce, whoever this person is, they coming in here right. They're going to bring a balance to everything that they do. That's what type of power they rock. They rock that power or the empowerment of growth, success. That's the purple and the green. They walk upon grounds of green. So does the horse. Their companion or their guide, whoever they call forth to help them in the situation. Right? It's a loss in a family situation. Now let me break this down. When you talk about a loss, at one point in time, there was a mental confusion here, because that's the great within the sky, right? And what is surrounding the confusion is the divine worth or the divine value of letting go of what was being held back. That's this. Okay. Offering. Making the offer to leave. Making the offer to leave the family. Making the offer to leave the contract or the commitment. Same thing. Who made the offer to leave? This person. Right? Right. Okay. And making that offer for the loss. But considering the fact that you have coin cards everywhere, when they left, this right here, money was involved, value was involved. So they didn't leave the family out in the cold. Oh no. They didn't leave the family out in the cold. Because see, let me tell you, you got two coin cards back to back together. They make what? 6 of coins. What is the 6 of coins? The creation of the material, the creation of the physical to bring forth a balance. 10 a coin, 5 a coin. 15 a coin, 1 plus 5 is what? 6. Don't play with me, y'all. So when they made the offer, they turned their back on reconciliation, or they turned their back on attachment factors. Here we go back to the attachment. They made an offer to turn their back on society or a belief of others or the friends or the family, whoever was in their ear. They turned their back to make the offer to leave. Because some way, somehow, they felt, or whoever was their spiritual guide was leading them in another direction. And it was a better option. I'm sorry, but this is what it is. Outside of their family or outside of their current situation. Because see, even when you look at these two cards, the two people are going different ways. The male or the masculine energy is going one way and the feminine energy is holding up the balance. It's too late. Someone, I change. I'm sorry I did this. No, I'm gone. I know my worth. I know my value. And I have seen value in someone else, or I have been shown the value or the worth in someone else. See, this is deep. Outside of who I was with or outside of who I left. Because now that they have committed actions of false thoughts or belief or the breaking of the heart, whether they use their mind or their body to commit those not so good actions, now they want to say, I want to bring a balance. Wait, don't leave me. I want to bring a balance. And they say, no, baby. I'm sophisticated and powerful and abundant on my own. I'm going to leave you in a state of material and physical, value. My children will be taken care of, but I'm leaving because they have other third parties or other thoughts of others on their mind. See, that's why I say it can go deep, right? So who is this person in which you are coming for? Oh, the queen of a queen on the new journey, or a queen on my new path. That's the ace of staff, right? The queen of fire, the queen of lust, or this could be like somebody who they lusting after, the queen of she just fine, or they're just fine, or the queen of action. I always see her working, or them working. They work in my building. They live in my building, and they're always running around. This could be someone who works out, the lady in the red dress. I seen them when they had on a red dress, red hat, But at the end of the day, masculine energy, feminine energy, right? they are being put on your path, or they will be, and you see or you know the value because of this ego has led you that way, and you are bringing only the valuable things with you. So it just, when I say this go deep, this go deep. So who has their nose wide open for an earth sign? I'm telling you, it's gonna go deep. It can go deep. So, and then the thing is, all this earth energy is all over the board. You have earth, right? You have earth. You have fire. You have cups. So listen, that has been your love read. Anybody email me, I email back. Leave a comment, I comment back. So until I see you next month for your energy reads, take care, work it out, figure it out.